my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play.
Out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, willing, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
An undefeated start against a winless Skin. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Shaw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they're just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. This is Alvin Kamara with it. They'll cobble together a yard there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And bring the tight end in motion. Off the play action, Chuck. Headed out right. That's into the hands of Moreau. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. He works it down to the 37. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left with 4th down here. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Strong with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Has him on a quick hitter. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
56, 319.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Cook trying this one up the gut. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Blitz coming here, Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shop working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This finds Sharp complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Play action now with Allen. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Has some daylight through the 40. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dancing past him. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Allen to throw. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
14, Saints 3. Mitch Wishnowsky sets the kickoff.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shock looking to pass here. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 27. Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Chuck now on 1st down. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Let's go now.
Chuck to throw. Screen here for Kamara. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Chuck now from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Shuck. He finds Bailey working downfield here. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Now Shuck to throw. He's setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Shuck on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
60 Bison, go! 70 Lion, Hawks, go!
They'll run with Kamara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
60, shut up! 70 Lion! Warrior 70!
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. It gave him just enough room to run.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Set! Buffalo Cowboy!
Shuck. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
Saints 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Allen on the play action. This is a heater going deep. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
31-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the pressure moving the chains that time.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen drops it off to Cook. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 9 yards on that play, and they're just a yard out now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Chuck. The left side finds Johnson. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Chuck working from the gun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Chuck's going to throw here. And that's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
On play action, here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Smith able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Strong with the return. And stopped on the run back at the 27. Here's the final play of our 1st half. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Allen off the play action. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
There's not a defense out there at any level that ever wants to go back-to-back weeks without an interception. Couldn't hang on to that impact play. It really is that. Impact plays. They didn't have them last week and they lost. That was one that slipped right through their fingertips.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap version.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Bills 48, Saints 13. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shot to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. Chased down to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Chuck now from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down, here's Chuck. That's cut beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Off the play action, Chuck. Escapes the pocket. He has it at the 5! And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Here we go, set! COVID-19 Warriors, 17!
Shotgun snap to Chuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with third and goal.
Let's go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid on in the slant. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead to 15. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. Whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 16-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Uh-oh, trying to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play action now with Allen. Has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Makes the score Bills 42, Saints 19. Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. Goes right downfield to Olave. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. Escapes out to the left. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Chuck working from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Third and long for him here. Look at that power. Deep left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. They get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Ford, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's a screen for Cook. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
319. What's up?
Again, it's Cook. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
What is that?
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now Allen going to the air. And he's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. Oh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go. Check out.
Third down, here's Shuck. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Shuck. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
50.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Let you someone for all his lies, so full of praise.